All right. Well, what's next on the docket, my friend?
Well, let's go with another conference. I'll let you pick it, but I think before we do that, I think that
There'll be no analysis. We're just digging picks.
yeah, exactly. I mean, we can if you want to go through analysis, I'm for that. I'll do one more, and we probably would need to get back on tomorrow and finish up the rest. But just let's see how it goes. Where do you want to go next?
Bed.
That's for suckers.
Look at Josh. He looks like a sucker.
He's fine. We're doing that. Well, this is going to be the longest one. We're talking about the Big Ten, whatever he knows. I mean, whatever he knows, like the back of their hand.
I know the Pac-12 the best, but okay.
Well, let's not do that.
Juju Watkins. That's about it.
It's not true.
So you pick a conference so I can look it up, so I can have it pulled up. So
let's go to the Big 12. I think the Big 12 is. I'm interested to hear everyone's opinions on some of these teams. So I say we go to the Big 12.
Yep, I'm already trying to load it up here.
All right, let's see.
Come on, yeah.
This is fine. Absolutely fascinating. Okay, let's see.
I got a bracket.
You got a bracket?
I got the same bracket.
You do?
All right, that's a good one.
I do.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, we're halfway through this tournament. So.
We are pretty much. So just so you know, to keep you apprised. Well, no, that's awesome. It's already been updated. Sweet.
Correct.
Awesome. All right, let's go to the top here. Who wants to start? Devin, why don't you go first this round?
Well, I'm looking up the teams over here. You got it up there on the thing, but
you got BYU and Texas Tech. What do you got?
All right. So in the quarterfinals, we have BYU, Texas Tech. I can't see the top of the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just need to. If I'm not going to pull it up, I'm going to go first.
He's got the wrong glasses on.
No, my glasses are fine. I just, so.
Need the
so right now, so BYU.
The eclipse is not until next month, sir.
What is?
The eclipse.
Yeah, it's going to be right around.
Right over Josh's home.
National championship. I won't be in Indiana at that time, but it won't be near my home, unfortunately. Maybe a partial. All right, so we've got BYU, very highly ranked team in the net early in the year, still pretty good. I'm sure they're old as hell. They always are. They have 32, 27. They got a lot of old people. They go on missions.
A lot of soaking going on.
A lot of soaking. Got a lot of reflection. Just as far.
All the bed surfing.
The what?
Bed surfing. Mattress surfing.
Yuck.
So if you're soaking and your buddy hops in the bed and he starts riding it like a surfboard, it's not. You're not creating friction. Your buddy's creating the friction, and that makes it okay.
Your mountain
probably open up the conference preview when you open it up with bed surfing. You know more about this conference than we do.
Your mountain dictionary.
All right, so am I still doing this first? Okay, cool.
They found Jesus floating around in the forest. I don't know what to tell you.
Those Mormons don't even know who Jesus is, dude. I've got a newsflash for you. Not for living there for so long, they don't know anything about him. So
Wait, what?
Brigham Young.
Yes, he found Jesus floating in the forest.
Enough of these Latter-day Saints. So they might be Latter-day Saints. They're not current Saints. So BYU Texas Tech. This is quite a game. This is pretty good. I think that BYU is showing up for the.
All right, moving along. Adam, who you got?
BYU will beat Texas Tech, I guess.
All right.
I'll take Texas Tech.
All right.
Pull
the bracket up.
I lost my coin. I'm just gonna go Texas Tech.
I think having conference previews with zero analysis doesn't really do a whole lot. This is great. Carry on. I'm the one with the front.
Just wait. You know what? We're going to go through this fast so we can get to your beloved Mountain West, and that's when the real fucking fun happens.
Go ahead. This is great. Carry on.
Yeah. All right. We got TCU Houston. All right. Adam, your turn.
Are we even on the same? Okay, fine. Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah. That's Houston for everyone. Got it.
Yeah. Houston TCU. Yes.
Houston,
are you want to talk about your favorite TCU player of all time?
Houston, there are no problems.
Yeah, Houston, there are no problems. Houston. Adam.
I'll take Iowa State.
We're talking about Houston.
No, I already wrote it down. Hugh. It says Hugh right here.
All right, you got
I wrote
Iowa
it
State,
minutes ago.
Kansas State.
Wow.
Adam says
that's you. That's you, Devin. That's you. You're first.
My turn?
Yeah.
Oh, it's I think Iowa State wins this game.
All right.
Kansas State.
Yeah. Iowa State wins. That is who they're playing, right? Yeah.
I'll take Iowa State.
I'm going to go Iowa State as well.
Yeah. All right. What about the bottom trash? There you go.
Baylor, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's got 2 in a row. Check out Kansas.
Yeah. Cincinnati's march to the NIT starts this game, Baylor.
Okay. It's probably a good call. Adam, who you got here?
I have Baylor by a bunch.
Baylor as well. We are either making a mockery of this test or we have the nation's worst predictions here. This is just chalky.
No, you guys both said Texas Tech. I said Brigham Young.
Well, you were wrong. So
I will take Houston.
We'll
Texas
let that one slide. You think that they care about winning a basketball game when they could be bed surfing? What are you talking about?
I mean, I didn't know it was such a thing.
Neither did I. Changed my pick real quick.
You didn't know?
Sick fucks.
You better call somebody. Whose turn is it?
You better call the RA.
Yours. Houston and whoever you picked over there.
Over BYU. Yeah, I don't. I think that's Houston.
Yeah, you got Houston. I'm going to go Houston as well. Still no problems. Adam?
I'm taking Baylor over Iowa State.
What are you talking about? I need your pick for Houston.
Oh, Houston.
Just say it. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. This is great.
So we got Baylor. Adam, already know your answer.
Johnny.
Baylor, Iowa State. Who do you got, Devin?
I'm going to go ahead and say, ooh, that's tough.
Baylor.
That's really hard. None of these games can be played at home. I will say Baylor.
All right. I got Iowa State. I was down on Iowa State.
Yeah, I talked you into being into them.
No, not really. They were what I watched was atrocious, but they've really started to defend.
No, they're very good defensively.
but they are trash away from home. That needs to be mentioned.
Yeah. You know what? Let me fix that. I'm going to stick with Baylor. No, we'll stick with Baylor.
You're fine.
That's very close. Baylor's good. We'll just roll Baylor.
All right.
So Houston, Baylor, Houston, Iowa State. Two of us have Houston, Baylor. So Adam,
We'll take Baylor.
You got Baylor over Houston?
Baylor over Houston.
All right.
Wow.
You do realize that. Okay. Never mind.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say Houston.
You'd be wrong, sir.
Yeah. Well, some of us should watch the teams play. Some of us haven't. Clearly.
Let's just see.
We'll see. You would have an awesome pick that we can go back and you can tell us why afterwards.
I'm going to circle it. I'm going to go Houston as well. I hope you're right, Adam. That'd be fun for everyone.
That would be fun.
Send them out west.
All right. The Mountain West we go.
All right. Yeah. You fold
Send
up.
Houston out west.
What?
Houston loses that game, they get sent out as the number 1 seed in the West. Get them out.
That's not a thing. Houston is in the South, Purdue's in the Midwest, and UConn's in the East. That's it. Those are done deals. That I can assure you. That's
All right. This fucking shitburger of a conference here.
This will be my last conference.
This will be fun for no one.
What's your last conference? That took 7 minutes.
Not even.
Yeah, that was quick. That was like speed dating, but with the Big 12. With corn pone.
Did somebody record all those picks?
Yeah,
I
he's
did.
recorded.
I did.
Probably going to regret taking Baylor, but whatever. It's fine.
What?
Iowa State.
Oh, let me fix this. This is
I'm going to bed.
Mountain.
Why are you going to bed, dude? Let's do like
I'm
30 minutes.
fucking old. That's why.
Jeez.
All right, Mountain West, Devin. You let us know what you know about this.
Mountain West?
Why don't you tell me the bracket up top? Because it's whatever it is. Colorado State.
Hold on. All right.
I thought Utah State was like
So we got
Utah State's playing Colorado State. Is that right?
Are we that far? There's no way.
I mean, they're not dinging around, dude.
No. Yeah, they are. So
Who won the Wyoming Fresno State game?
that didn't happen yet. So it's Utah State, Fresno State today at noon.
No.
Not
That's Fresno State. No, Utah State will kill them. Fresno State is garbage.
Okay. I got Utah State.
Yeah, Utah State. Fresno State's like 12-20, dude.
Yeah, I have Utah State winning this whole tournament.
Yet they were
What's the
the
problem?
9 seed. They're not even close to being the worst team in this conference. But here we are.
Yeah.
I mean, Nevada's not a bad team.
No.
All right, moving along. UNLV and San Diego State.
We're wasting our time. The answer is Utah State.
If you're not going to participate,
No, I like the commentary. He's right.
if you can put this up, you're just going to waste people's time.
It's
Maybe you think Utah State won't win this, or maybe you will. Who knows? I don't know. If I will.
Let's see how it plays out.
Devin likes.
I don't know. What's the second game? Like, we got interrupting Cal Moo. What?
This is UNLV San Diego State.
Did you pick
It's
Indiana?
Adam's turn.
Did you pick Indiana?
No. Oh God. No.
What?
I don't like Indiana.
You picked them.
to win the game. I thought they'd win. Yes, I did.
Stacy Augman, is he on this team? No.
I'm taking San Diego State.
Okay.
So San Diego State, UNLV.
Yep.
Games being played in phenomenal Las Vegas. The home team, UNLV. They got to win these games to get in the tournament. But San Diego State doesn't give a fuck and they win.
Okay.
San Diego State wins.
All right.
Not so fast. Oh, wait. That fast.
All right. Aztecs.
They'll be a sleeper. UNLV
All right.
is a sleeper. They're trying to get in.
All right. Nevada, Colorado State.
Nevada.
Why?
You're dead.
You can't beat a wolf pack in Vegas. That's why.
Because he's driven through Nevada.
There it is.
That's all you got to say. Anything plays. Texas with a dollar sign.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what's your pick, Josh?
You know,
I don't want you jumping on his bandwagon because you said Nevada so far or whatever. Who do you say in that game? I didn't hear what you said.
What?
Who do you say?
I'm going to actually go Colorado State here.
A wolf pack in Vegas.
Yeah, there you go. Colorado State has one of the best guards in the country. Stacey Stevens. Good player.
He's a great player.
It'd be great in the G League.
Oh, shit.
I don't know about all that. I think he's probably fine in other leagues.
Probably accurate.
Who knows? We'll see. Luckily, they don't play the G. Well, they might play the G League in that great state. They're not.
What in the fuck is happening?
What the hell is that?
My dog is talking to me.
Well, I only like when your dog talks to us after 2 or 3 Long Islands.
Yeah.
And you try to walk downstairs. Can't do it.
All right, moving along.
No, I'm gonna say Nevada.
Nevada.
I'm gonna go let my dog take a shit. I'll be back.
Okay. Well, real quick before you do that, why don't you give us your pick on Boise State, New Mexico to finish out this round?
I'll take Boise State and then I'll take Utah State all the way through.
Okay.
Okay. I would say New Mexico because they do have to win, keep winning to, get in there at this point, from my understanding. And they've got good players. What's New Mexico's seed in this tournament?
New Mexico is a 6 seed.
Yeah. I think they need to win some games. And I think in Boise State's good, but I think they win it right. This is a good one right here. It's a good one. New Mexico. Winner. 3 high-level players. Back to the top.
Give me 1 second. I'm having some technical difficulties. Okay, so you got Utah State, San Diego State. No, I'm sorry. You have UNLV.
I have UNLV versus who?
Utah State.
I do not have UNLV.
I know. I'm sorry. San Diego State.
Utah State versus San Diego State. I want to say Utah State here.
All right. I, too, am going to go Utah State here.
All right. They're in the championship game.
All right.
Adam's already stated so much.
Then we drop down. I'll get your pick here. You have Nevada and New Mexico.
I am going with another big upset with New Mexico.
Wow.
Right, sure.
So I have Colorado State, New Mexico. And I am going to go Colorado State again.
Nice. In the championship game.
I think so. Adam has made his picks, Utah State. So go back to the championship, Utah State, New Mexico for you.
New Mexico.
Wow.
Winning it, getting a bid, and creating some havoc in the NCAA tournament.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. I am going to go Utah State in a close one over Colorado State.
Yes, I would also take Utah State versus Colorado State, but I don't think they'll make it. So I like it. I don't know if you got that recorded, but there we go.
It's recorded.
I got
like it. They're back.
And just in time.
I have picked New Mexico to beat Utah State in the championship. For you, joiners.
Joiners. All right. That was fun.
You fire up the next one, and I'll step out and let my dog outside or piss. We'll do that.
What would you like to know?
You let me know. You let me know what conference.
All right. All right, Adam, dealer's choice. I'm not going to choose. I'm going to let you pick the next topic. It's not going to be college basketball. It's going to be Lakers or professional wrestling. Go.
Those are my only two options?
Yeah, what else is there? Not this dry ass shit.
It's talk Lakers.
Lakers? Hold on, let me pull up some Lakers graphics, and he's just going to come back and lose his shit.
Absolutely.
They did lose tonight. I know that. They lost to the Kings that game.
Well, the Kings are very good.
They just aren't a good matchup for the Lakers. I actually think the Lakers are going to be just fine.
Oh, wow.
So let's see what we got here. What is today?
The Lakers are going to be going through the motions more than any other team ever.
What?
They're just going through the motions.
Yeah, they're fine. They're built for the playoffs.
Right.
What did I miss? I heard NBA wrestling. I thought you might tell a burger story between Harris and Paris Valleys. No, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. So
where we at?
What are your thoughts? I think the Lakers hold on to the 8th seed. They get to the play-in, but they're not going to have to deal with the 9 or 10 seed. What do you think, Devin?
What's the Warriors' record?
They're not good.
No, that's too bad. They have a lot of injuries or something.
No, they're just not good. They're old. LeBron has outlasted them too.
Did Klay Thompson die?
Pretty much.
No.
That's happened.
You still don't want to face them in the playoffs either, though.
Oh, LeBron does.
Well, he won't be. So.
Well, it sounds like you
faced them last year and had no problem whatsoever.
The Lakers are like an 8 seed, and I do think there is something like called a play-in game. So I feel like that puts them in a play-in game. Is that right?
Yeah, top 6 get in. 8, 9, 10, and 11.
They all fist each other.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. So it looks like
everybody makes the playoffs.
It looks like the Clippers are much better than them. Sacramento's better than them. Phoenix is better than them. They're close.
Why?
That's just I'm looking at the standings. I mean, that's in the Pacific standings, let alone
the NBA standings going to mean more bullshit than they are now.
I feel like the Pistons probably aren't going to win it all.
No, they're not.
That's a fair assessment.
So they matter. They matter a little.
No, they really don't. Little Caesars matters more in Detroit than the Pistons do right now. They have an arena.
Little Caesar sucks.
Yeah, well, not as much as the Pistons.
No, they don't.
The Pistons are horrific.
Horrific.
Pretty awful.
Look at the Pacers hanging around in there, cacking around. The Denver Nuggets, they gonna win it again? What are they doing? Probably. Why are the Lakers so bad? They're just old. Is it LeBron's too old? Is that the thing? He's so old. Man, you said like the Warriors were terrible. Warriors are 10th. They're like not the same as the Lakers. T-Wolves. There's some delineation here. Clippers, they never do shit, so it's not about them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who the Lakers play. They're going to win.
Nuggets will probably just go back to back.
Maybe.
Next discussion on the wrestling. How does it feel?
So, yeah, we got the Rock and Roman Reigns tagging on night 1 of WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. So I'm pretty excited about that. What are your thoughts, Devin?
You got Tyson or Jake Paul?
Am I going to answer the first question or the second question?
Yeah, I want you to answer the first question.
It doesn't matter what your question was. The Rock's going to win.
Terrible timing. Terrible timing.
I don't care about that shit. Remember that one time when you met this real dweeby dude and he made you like second guess everything in your life and you stopped watching wrestling? You need a fucking DeLorean and go back to that moment because that's where you're at right now.
No,
don't do it.
It's actually pretty awesome. I think we should.
Adam's term for what The Rock was when he came back
We should make some white trash casserole.
was no, we're not making that shit. Not in my house. I got to throw away my house.
Or as some call it, casserole.
Casserole.
Oh Lord. All right. What conference do you want to go? I got one more in me. You get to pick.
That's it?
I got one more. That's pretty solid.
I mean, we're not going here tomorrow night, are we?
I mean, I can.
I should be waiting until Ohio State's in that Big Ten championship.
Oh my God, you're gonna be waiting a long time. Talking about football or basketball? You'll be waiting a long time. They're not gonna be in the Big Ten. They have zero chance of beating Purdue if they get that far. And they wouldn't even beat whoever else they played. Well, they might beat whoever else they played at that point. They're not beating Purdue at that point if Purdue makes it, which you guys seem very certain they will. I mean, I'm relatively certain if they win their first game, they will. But that's the kicker.
Fucking kickball.
I mean, I guess I'd go SEC if you're going to take one more. Is it? You probably want
SEC.
We can run through the Pac-12 really quick. I don't know why you only have one more in you. These aren't. I mean, ACC would be basic. The basic white bees. Big East basic. That's basic too. Might have some little camaraderie in there. A chance to shit on UConn a little bit. That's always fun. Pac-12.
I vote for the Pac-12.
Pac-12 for you and I will be fascinating.
Yeah, let's run through the Pac-12 real quick.
Yeah, let's run through the Pac-12 just like everybody else will in the tournament.
Let's see.
Why can't they do the spot?
What?
What'd you say?
Why can't the Lakers be the 6th spot?
Yeah, they can. I don't know what we're talking about here. It's fine.
Out. You guys talking about them like they're garbage.
I'm not talking about literally garbage. If you've watched them play, they are.
I'd rather than be the 7 or 8. Honestly, you take out the 1 and you have a better path.
So Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt are coming back probably within the next week. So that's nasty. This is Cam Reddish.
Pretty much, if you mention the name Vanderbilt and you're talking about basketball, it's not good.
When's the last time that Gabe Vincent played?
It was the first month of the season, so he's disgusting.
Well, looks like we've got the USC Arizona, maybe, so whatever you did, game. Speaking of bad basketball players,
What do you want? What can I help you with?
your dog's making an appearance. Please put the peanut butter down, for the love of God. It's a family show. Wow. Okay. Well, go ahead, Josh. You're the foremost expert on all things USC and Pac-12, apparently, in their last hurrah.
Well, USC has been on an absolute warpath the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, they have been. 3 weeks.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is.
They got the mercury outboard for the last few weeks.
It is. They're going to need to win this tournament to get into the big tournament. I'm trying to find where are they playing these games at. That's one thing I don't know.
Well, they're probably playing these damn things in Vegas too. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I'm not kidding. I think they might be.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. Las Vegas is right there. That's disgusting. Well, USC, Arizona. USC just beat Washington tonight. I'm gonna go Arizona here in a close game.
Hard. That was painful.
It was.
That was like harder than it was for me to pick Indiana in the game. But I did it.
Probably not. Let's not exaggerate. I know that.
I mean, you're in love with USC and their NIT, sub-NIT team.
I mean, I've never said anything different. I never had delusions that they were going to do anything. It was too little too late. And heart attacks tend to derail seasons.
I mean, when you're pumping yourself full of all those illegal cocktails to make yourself stronger and better so you can make the NBA, then that happens.
Not happening.
What's not happening?
Bronny going to the NBA.
You're wrong.
Come on, man. I was kidding.
You're wrong.
You've gone too far. I just said their team sucks. I mean, he could stroke out and not make it, but other than that, he's fine.
Damn.
He's good. Adam, do you think Arizona will beat USC?
I think Bronny gets signed only because of his name. LeBron said not.
You've not watched them at least a few times.
You clearly don't watch much basketball.
It's okay. I thought that too once, and then I turned on the highlight film.
Yeah, there's a lot of better kids out there.
Oh yeah, there is, but that's fine. He's.
What game am I picking?
USC, Arizona. It's not hard.
I'll take Arizona.
Okay. Next game, Josh.
Hold on.
It's UCLA.
Oregon, UCLA. I'm gonna go Oregon here.
Yes, Oregon for me too. Faux show. UCLA is super trash. I mean, if you want to take like the most disappointing team this season, it's almost got to be UCLA. They're in the top 3. Horrible. They started out ranked, just bad, or right outside of ranked. They're not good. Oregon wins. Adam?
Oregon.
Very good. We got Stanford won earlier tonight in overtime. They are rewarded with a matchup against Washington State. What say you, Devin?
This is going to be very chalky. Washington State will win this game. Stanford is terrible as well. Their best player transferred to North Carolina, and they were terrible then. So they're super trash now. Washington State's actually not been playing that well the last couple of weeks, unlike USC, who have been playing very well. If you were going to make a long odds bet to win this tournament, USC is no doubt the play. But they'll have a hard time in the first game.
Well, if they somehow get past Arizona, it's an absolute cakewalk to
Well, they will probably literally win the tournament if they beat them.
They'll win the tournament and probably their first 2 games of the NCAA tournament.
Looks like this game is currently going on. It's Utah, Arizona State. I would almost say Utah anyways because Arizona State's
Yeah, that's a Utah win.
Utah win. All right.
There's a lot of soaking between BYU, Utah State, and Utah. Ride the surfboards.
I would take Utah State over Utah if they played each other, which they probably have. I don't know if they did. I know Utah played BYU for old rivalry's sake.
If I'll tell you
King
what,
of the Mormons, Adam, King of the Mormons, what would you say if Utah had to play Utah State this year? Who wins?
Utah State.
That is correct.
if I have to watch Utah and Utah State, we're going to the fucking clue play, like I told you.
Hey,
It doesn't matter.
they've been doing arse kegels for days so they can bed surf or whatever the hell that was.
Oh my god.
Utah. We've all said Utah. Okay, back to the top.
No. I have not made my pick.
Oh, you haven't made your pick.
No, I'm going Colorado over Utah.
Oh, they're playing Colorado. Oh, we haven't even.
So Arizona State and Utah is happening right now. Utah is going to win that going away.
Okay,
I'm going
sorry.
Colorado.
See, I was just seeing that. My bad. I was talking about that game.
And there it is, updated for you.
Plugged. We know the plug, right?
Who won?
Utah. That's excellent.
They were not even gentlemen about the soak. They just went right over to their next future wife and started soaking right away.
All right. The Utah-Colorado game has literally gone final on the pod. Love it. You got Colorado, you say?
I have Colorado in a trouncing.
I'll take Utah.
Good for you.
That
That checks out.
That's the Mormon in you. I'm still gonna say Utah, but it's
Okay.
Colorado is good.
You're a football fan.
Your brackets are all fucked up. All right, back to the top here. We're gonna go Arizona, Oregon.
Arizona.
Like the T. And we got Washington State, Utah for you guys.
Damn.
Washington State and who?
Utah, apparently.
I'll take Washington State.
I'll take Washington State, but I would actually take Colorado if I had them in this game, but they're not in this game. Washington State.
I'm going Colorado over Washington State.
That's a good pick.
Because you're left nut itches.
That's a good pick. That is a good pick. That's a good pick. That's what I would do. If I had this.
So now we got
It's about as wild as Ohio State.
no.
No, it's not. I was right there. It's just you got to pick somebody. It's close.
All right. So I got you guys have Arizona, Washington State.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Arizona in that game.
Adam?
Arizona
it is.
Okay. Next bracket.
3 Arizonas, 1 for each hole.
Wake up. Wake up.
All right. Let me
You can do more. We're ripping through these things fast.
we are ripping right through them.
SEC, Big East, and ACC. SEC be the most interesting.
who wants to go to Carl's Jr.?
Where's what?
Who wants to go to Carl's Jr.?
Carl Jr. I know that.
Carl's Jr.
I'm worried about it.
Carl's Jr. Home
Are
of
you
the.
bidding us to do?
I am.
Here, I got something for you.
Nothing for me.
I got something for you. Just relax. Let me wake you up here with some.
It's popping underneath Mountain West still. I don't know what that means.
Oh, is it?
I mean,
Sorry.
We're going through these things fast though, so you know it's been a minute.
You got what?
We've been ripping through these fast, so it's probably hard for you to keep the ticker.
Let's watch some Bronny James highlights, Adam. Why fix the ticker? Hold on. It's fucking terrible.
I mean, Adam, it is a little.
He had a stellar performance tonight.
It's a little embarrassing to think that he won't be in the NBA, and not just because of his dad.
Yeah, only.
Most 6'2" point guards do this. It's pretty typical. You're right. Jesus Christ.
I mean, Josh probably thinks he'll be better.
College.
Thinks he'll be better than his dad. Now that's crazy talk. But
I never said that.
okay, good. I just wanted to make sure he hasn't gone all the way off.
He's not doing this in college.
He had a heart attack.
I think it's a little bit.
You're fucking.
To myself. I mean, he's gone.
You've had fucking calluses that have kept you out of basketball longer than its fucking heart attack.
He's gone.
I know.
I've already seen him. Let's get the big screen.
Hold on.
I mean, for a person that likes the NBA, for him to think he's not going to the NBA is silly talk. That's silly talk.
It's pretty
I
silly.
mean, to say that like he's only there because of his dad, you know, I can see the naivety in that, but you know, he's talented enough to do that. Without
Yeah.
his dad will certainly help.
All right.
He will stay in the NBA, not because he's LeBron James.
So we knocked out 4 conferences so far.
It's an ACC, a Big East, and an SEC. We can do it. We got an hour and 32 minutes in here. This is a quick one for us, man.
Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do those 3 tomorrow.
Yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I mean, I guess really nothing, but what time would you come on tomorrow? Late again?
Not as late.
Problem is, you're already like into the like quarter and semifinals of some of those tournaments.
I know. It makes my picks that much easier. I look like a fucking genius.
No, let's just do it tonight. It'll take us 20 minutes.
I'm not going to do it tonight.
Can,
I lost them. I don't even know how to spell ACC. It's
you can
hard to spell.
2 in the morning there, maybe.
It's 2:11.
Yeah.
I'd rather do them tomorrow. Let's do them tomorrow.
Okay. What time can you jump on tomorrow? You said it's got to be late.
Just in time. No, it doesn't. Not as late.
It doesn't bother me either way, but you know
we do 10 o'clock.
10 your time.
10 my time.
Okay, fine.
Do 10
more. We got to talk about some other stuff. I guess results.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is that what you want to do? This was a quick podcast.
I know. We got to try to keep it under 2.
Yeah, it's an hour and 33 minutes. The way we're working through these other conferences, it'll be done in 10 minutes, dude. 12. Whatever. Sunday's going to be a big boy, man. That's going to be a big one.
You know what I would actually like to talk about is this NFL free agency is nonsense.
It's been going crazy, bro.
Yeah, it has.
Crazy. Like this trade central, I'm not actually stayed up on it. Just every time I look, it's like that guy's there, that guy's there. I saw it because I didn't really look at it because I'm like, I don't want to get into that rabbit hole. I'm in college basketball mode. But it has been nuts. I do know that. I literally said that to Jen. I said, you mentioned it, and then it's like, man, he is like so right. I was like, it's like every day there's like 3 more happenings.
The running back carousel is senseless.
It's ridiculous.
So Saquon Barkley to the Eagles, Josh Jacobs to the Packers, Austin Eckler to the Commanders, Tony Pollard to the Titans, DeAndre Swift to the Bears, Devin Singletary to the Giants, which I think is actually ridiculous. I think that's going to be low key gross. Gus Edwards from the Ravens to the Chargers, Antonio Gibson to the Patriots, but the big one, Derrick Henry to the Ravens, is cheating. They might run the triple option.
They have a stable of bitches.
They are ridiculous. I kind of want to. Why don't we fire up? Why don't you open up another window? We can fire up a mock draft. It's not real. They won't let us do
When
it.
that comes around for next year,
Hold on. Let me see something.
you can't have that.
Let me see a fantasy football calculator. I don't even want to draft. I just want to write Smurf.
That was the best.
Those chats got ridiculous.
Yeah.
There was one time a guy took forever to draft his player, like in a mock draft, and he drafted Mike Wallace from the Steelers. And I wrote in there, just because you drafted Mike Wallace doesn't mean you get to take 60 minutes each pick. Oh.
The crazy thing about these brackets are, like, I mean, I know we're going to edit the hell of this or whatever, the end, whatever. Like, right now in Jerry Palm's bracket, he has, like, number 8 seed Dayton playing 9 seed Oklahoma, and that'd be in Indianapolis. They're not going to have Dayton play in Indianapolis against Purdue. It's like an hour and a half at the most. I don't think they could even do that by whatever. Not that it matters, but still. I don't know. That I wouldn't actually, if that was the bracket though, as far as I've not looked down, it's obviously we're going to find out here soon enough, thank God. But Vermont always plays people tough. Kentucky would probably steamroll them, but the Utah State Grand Canyon winner might give Kentucky a game if they were the 5-12. You never know. It doesn't matter. I don't think Oklahoma or Dayton could beat Purdue, even if we played in Oklahoma or Dayton. To be honest with you, I'd be very fine with that.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're handing out shit burgers to UConn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be TCU versus Fort Atlantic as the 8-9. I mean, TCU probably wouldn't beat them, but I mean they could, but I don't think they will. I think they obviously have the high end play, but Fort Atlantic, when you watch them play as a team, they're just a good team.
I got the third pick. Who are we going with here? Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, or Bijan Robinson?
What's going on?
They're a really degenerates fucking draft.
People drafting right now.
Hold on.
Hold on. You're not.
Hold on. I can't even.
Who's gonna be the quarterback for Justin Jefferson? Do we even know that?
It's Sam Darnold. They just signed him.
Yeah. Oh.
He was. I guess he almost beat out Brock Purdy in preseason.
I'm off that. I mean, Jefferson is a talent, but you can
Hold on.
Sam Darnold. Hell to the no on that. So Jefferson not it. So Bijan and who else?
Hold on. I'm sure it drafted CeeDee Lamb for me.
So you have the third pick.
Yeah, it's up here. It's not real.
Bijan's fallen to 7th. Why? He's going to have a monstrous year with Kirk Cousins there. They'll be able to pass the ball. It's not very nice. I wouldn't. I don't think I would take CeeDee Lamb there. I think I would literally take Bijan Robinson there.
He has a real quarterback this year.
Brees Hall is pretty yuck mouth as well. I don't know.
These
So
are not
many people to
real.
fill in. I would not take Justin Jefferson though, and he's ridiculous.
It doesn't matter. These are. There's no way they have these updated already.
This literally fantasy. Put it in Smurf.
Okay.
And then put in the F word and see which one spells like Smurf. We can't do that on here. Report abuse. Report abuse. Do you remember how many drafts you used to do on this thing, dude? When I showed you this, I'm like, this is junky. I loved it. It was fairly accurate, unless you got the people that did the Mike Wallace crap. It doesn't say anything. It didn't like that.
It did not.
Just type in Smurf off.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, it's this fake fantasy football calculator.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
What happened? Yes. Ah!
Oh,
Test. All right.
it just eats it.
Eat it.
Kids today will never know the fucking Gargamelian joy. All right. Let's get off this.
Yeah.
Back to your point. I just had this.
The damn Azrael.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's so Azrael.
It's good. It's good.
Good, man. That was fun.
What were you saying?
I don't know.
You had a serious point, and I was curious.
Oh, I was just saying that if TCU, if UConn has to play Quinnipiac, which is probably in there, that's a 16 seed. But they've been a very dangerous 16 seed this year, apparently. And they're from the region of UConn, so they'll be up for that game. No, but serious point is, well, I will just tell you if this, and you know, like, maybe it's homerism, but Jerry Palm's bracket from today has UConn, Quinnipiac, right? No big deal.
Wait, what bracket is this?
This is Jerry Palm's updated bracket.
Who?
Jerry Palm.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
He actually is
Got
a
it.
guy,
Let me find it.
Yeah. This would be the undoing of UConn if this was the case. So there's for real. This is would be brutal bracket for you. I mean, I don't see the bottom of it. It doesn't matter. They'll never make it to the bottom of it. This is it.
Jerry Palm's
Bracketology expert. I just pulled it up. It's like
Hold on.
sports.com. But yeah, I just pulled it up on bracketology.
Let me share this.
This is exciting. I've not looked even below this. I just looked at the first top part of the bracket.
What seed did Jerry Palm give his bangs?
17.
I can tell you it's upsetting.
He gets upset.
I'm upset looking at it.
Are they underdogs?
No, they're over.
They're underdogs.
They're over dogs. I'm over you, dog. I don't see this bracket.
You just have to type in bracketology.
I'm here.
Tournament bracket hub. It's got to be a bracket. I mean, I'm looking at it on
Hopefuls 17 hours ago. Recent articles. Jerry's bio.
Go to bracket. Top.
I'm more interested in Jerry's barber. Who's your barber?
Not really. What seed is he?
He is CD. His haircut is CD.
There's a bracket. Fantasy. Sports HQ. Fantasy brackets. Hit the bracket thing. Men's bracket.
The hub.
The live bracket. I don't care. Live bracket's probably good.
Let's create a pool.
Yeah, go to.
The selection shows in 3 days, 17 hours, and 36 minutes.
Let it snow for sure. Go to bracketology.
Bracketology.
And then just go to under the subheading. There was something else under there. I don't know. I'm just gonna go to cbssports.com/.
Here we go. We're good.
Should be there.
We're good. So you like that guy, don't you?
Well, he just puts out a bracket.
Yeah, here we go.
Right. He's a Purdue grad.
Okay, good for him. It looks like he.
I mean, he is on the CBS show several times a week.
That's great. You want to start in the Midwest? You want to break this down? Well, look at this real quick.
At the very top, it just says like first round on the thing I was at. So I didn't break down, so I've not gone to the actual full bracket. I just went to the very beginning and I saw that UConn's was like brutal, which is what they deserve with all the easy draws they've had in the past.
All right, let me present it.
They've had easier draws than chicks on prom night.
Yikes.
That's easy.
All right.
Yeah. That's the same window I had. Look at that crap up there at the top. I'm not trying to spot it scrolling. Look at that for UConn at the top. I didn't even look at the bottom. It can't be terrible. But look at it would be like McNeese State. Plus, I will let you push LSU and BCU. They've been a really good team all year long. Versus Alabama, so like but you have FAU, TCU first game. FAU, I mean, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that will not be that easy. And then, if it, for whatever reason, if like Alabama and McNeese State don't make it, like James Madison as a 12, I think would beat Texas Tech. James Madison went to Michigan State and won. They are very good. I mean, so I'm saying, like, look at that little of the 6 teams that they could play, 2 of them in that little run there. That's brutal. I'm just saying, like, as far as like, those teams are good.
I may take the Oakland upset over Kansas in the first round.
Oh, if they play Kansas, they're gonna kill Kansas, dude. It might beat them badly by 10. You don't want to get like blown out by the 14 seed. Kansas would stand 0 chance of surviving the bottom part of that bracket. I mean, none.
Oh, no.
No, they would not beat Oakland. St. Mary's would knock out Mississippi State. That's a done deal. And then Colgate might give North Carolina all they can handle. I mean, that could be Oakland could have a walk
to the Final Four.
They could have a walk because Oakland will be playing FAU. I'm just kidding. That's a little funny though. It would be Colgate. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But Oakland most definitely could beat Kansas, 100%. Honestly, I would, if that was it, I would literally consider putting St. Mary's in the Final Four. I mean, I'm not even kidding around. They could do it. Or James Madison doing a really long odds. James Madison would beat Texas Tech, and then Alabama. That would be.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean Alabama.
I mean, James Madison would play McNeese State. I mean, for real, not even be State anymore. They would play McNeese. James Madison. Like that would be the bracket of death. It'd be St. Mary's. It would literally be nobody left. So if UConn were to like win their second round game, they would probably have a walk to the Baltimore. But like literally, James Madison would give them plenty to handle. They're good. They're good. That would be dirty. I would hope they go in the East. I don't want to see James Madison as R12. Fuck, they'll be right there. They'll beat whoever they play, probably. They're good. They're good. You can scroll down now if you want to. I just was like,
Grand Canyon's not terrible.
No, they're very good. But
it's just they don't play anybody in their regular season.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
they're impressive. Like they have athletes.
They have
a very good.
I don't really. First of all, I don't think Kentucky will be a 4 seed. They'll be a 3 seed, in my opinion.
Who Kentucky will be a 3 seed? Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, so I don't. So
I
don't even get to that.
I mean, I think they could swap. I think they could swap Creighton and Kentucky. Honestly,
yeah. And
I don't see.
I'd be fine with that.
I don't see Creighton as a 3 seed. Do you?
Well, no, I don't think so.
I don't.
Well, it's not bad. I don't think they match up well with Creighton. Yeah, I mean, I'm very comfortable having Baylor as number 2 in our bracket.
Yeah, I like Florida and Nebraska beating each other up.
Yeah, I like that too. It's like I always like it when you get a matchup where you get rid of somebody that's sneaky good.
Yeah.
The problem is they do that like in it. The problem was what they do is they do stuff like that where it's like Utah State, Grand Canyon. But there's a lot of things where it's like Utah State, like James Madison, where it's like you like both teams, and it's like the winner of that game could go to the Sweet 16, but it's picking that one first. That's the hard thing.
Yeah.
That's in that part. Let's go to the other part of what they got. The West.
Yikes.
Playing Tennessee, playing Gonzaga, Texas. That sounds like a lot of fun. God.
Who does he have as the?
I just don't see. I know Texas lost tonight.
Spies.
What?
Who does he have as the first spies?
Oh, in the playing games?
Yeah. Oh, their first word.
Yeah. New Mexico Seton Hall. New Mexico wouldn't.
St. John's. Yikes.
John's was winning that game. Yeah.
Colorado. That seems like a low seed.
They might need to do what you think they're going to do to get in there.
Oh, if they do what I think they're going to do, they make the championship game against Arizona.
Yeah.
They're not an 11 seed at that point.
No, they're 10 probably. New Mexico and honestly, St. John's is 11 is a nightmare.
Oh yeah, I would probably pick them over Nevada. Honestly,
I would literally St. John's is 11 seed. I'd probably put them in the lead 8 in most brackets. I'm not even kidding around. This is motor them right out through. For real, I'm not kidding.
Very good.
Yeah, they're like there's only a few teams like I don't want to see if I'm Purdue. And you normally don't concern yourself with an 11 seed, but I'm just saying, like, there's Kentucky and St. John's are right at the top of my list.
Yeah,
I mean, just all things being equal.
So Tennessee, you're not a.
I do not understand how Virginia's in this tournament.
I don't know.
I looked at like all their wins, and then they get shellacked when they lose.
Yeah,
they only score 45. So like nothing screams to me like you don't belong like getting beat by 75 to like 48 like 6 times in a year. Like I just like You didn't. Well, you understand if the team scores 50 on you, you probably lost. That's just bad.
I can't lie. Houston's bracket is brutal.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at that one yet.
Jesus.
I don't think anyone's gonna line up for the Michigan State second round game if they're at 9. I mean, but they probably handle it. Houston's very well put together. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not gonna. I don't even.
I don't think that this Michigan State could beat Houston.
No. I don't even know that they could beat Colorado State. Honestly,
no, they might not win that game. But who would give them a hard time would be Illinois. Illinois would give them a hard time, I think.
Yeah, if they beat Samford.
Yeah, if they beat Samford, yeah. And the same thing, Auburn.
Samford, and then you had to beat.
I don't think South Florida's getting in either. By the way.
No.
That's
Auburn as a 5 seed is ill.
Yeah, that is pretty ill.
So where does he have the 11s? So who's the South? So New Mexico or Seton Hall? I would pick New Mexico over Wisconsin. Probably not Seton Hall.
Fuck yeah. I think Charleston give Duke a game. Now that right there would be upset city bracket, except for Houston, which is fucking. I think Houston would fucking.
All these are good games.
Yeah.
Washington State, Northwestern. That's a very good game.
That is a good game. I test wise, I really like Washington State, so I'm hoping they come back around. But if you look at some of the results the last few weeks, they've been. Yeah. I didn't watch them play those games, but the results are not what you're looking for what I had them billed to be. I still do not understand this Virginia shit. I can't understand how.
They pulled up.
Not on the bubble somehow, but I'm like, I don't know how. I'll go look at their schedule. It's like, they have like one win to get them in, and a bunch of just getting their ass kicked and not scoring any points. Yeah, go look there. Like, go to the rundown of their schedule. There you go. Go to the schedule right there. It's right there, like next to team home. Down, you're right on the white line. Yeah. See, schedule next to team home. It's like right below NCAA basketball at the top.
Yeah. But that's the overall fuckers.
I just want to say, look at their schedule. Go look at their schedule. Go back and I'll let you go like by month or from the beginning. I got Texas at the beginning. Arlington State. Look at this shit, dude. They won against Florida, but it wasn't. I don't think it was at Florida. It was in a preseason tournament. I could be wrong, but I feel like that was in the battle for Atlantis or some shit like that, right? It was a neutral site game. They won it by 3, and that was early Florida, not like the Florida you're seeing now. Okay, they got drubbed, dude, drubbed by Wisconsin. I mean, they beat the shit out of Texas State, Texas Southern. No one gives a shit. So they beat West Virginia, who's god awful, by only 2. Right? They played Texas A&M and they won the game, but A&M was like topsy turvy. They beat Syracuse fairly handily, but Syracuse isn't an NCAA tournament team. I mean, just they got killed by Memphis, bro. They're not a tournament team. They got tournament talent. They're not, but they got killed by them. Someone getting killed. They got killed by Wisconsin. So look at who's good, even really good. They got killed by Wisconsin and Memphis.
Notre Dame.
Go to Notre Dame and get killed, bro. Notre Dame is garbage, dude. NC State sucks. They lost by 16. They got beat by 20. I mean, they're getting throttled, bro, in these games. Like, throttled. They won at Vatech, not a tournament team. They beat NC State, who's not a tournament team, in overtime. They came back and beat Notre Dame at home. Okay, so they beat Clemson at Clemson by 1 point. Like, that's literally the game that's getting them in the tournament. They killed Miami, but they still only scored 60. Miami's terrible. Terrible, bro. They barely beat Florida State. They're terrible. They got beat by Pitt. They're on the bubble. They're terrible. They won a very close game against Wake Forest. They're not really a borderline bubble team. They got beat by 10 against. They got fucking killed, bro, at Vatek. I mean, Vatek sucks. They got beat by fucking. Look at these scores. They got beat by fucking 30 points. They barely won against Boston College. They are trash, dude. They got worked by Duke. I mean, look at like when they get beat. Like look at their schedule. I mean, worked. I mean, they get in their losses. They get worked.
Yeah.
So you tell me he's that a tournament team? Look at that. I mean, look at that.
No.
I don't understand it. Like I literally don't understand it. Whoever the hell they're playing, bro, you can lay the lumber against them. Give me them as the 10. The 7 seed will be favored by 7 points.
22-9. Those 9 could be the worst losses.
And they're not even like half those aren't even like good teams they lost to. Like they got killed, you know.
Yikes.
I mean, see what I'm saying? When I looked at the start, because I did all these things tonight, like for like hour and a half. I spent like went every conference, I went to every team in every league that was like a tournament team or a bubble team. And I looked at their whole schedules. And this one was like glaring to me. I'm like, dude, what? You know, and mind you, I've not really watched them play. But those results, I mean, it's not like a couple of bad results. There's like a ton of them. I mean, when you look at it, you're like, did they lose that game by 25? And then again, and again, I mean, these are blowouts. Like when you beat Louisville by 2, I mean, how much do you think Purdue would beat Louisville by this year at Mackey Arena? It'd have been by like, pick a number. Just pick a number. Just pick any number you want to. So what I did was I looked at like who Lenardi had like as their teams in the tournament, like by conference, and then I just highlighted the thing, and then I started looking like who's in now, and those are relatively accurate. There's a couple that aren't. Some of those are yet to be determined. But I'm like, I did not, for the life of me, understand how Virginia was a 10 seed. I mean, if they were in, they'd be a 13 seed, and that never happens in a power conference. So the worst you can be is an 11. It's crazy. It's like I literally don't. They won a game against Clemson by one point. That's what's got them in the tournament. Go look at their resume. What you just did. But I'm saying it's. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's not like you won at Houston and that was your one win, or against UConn. No, you won at Clemson by 1. If one thing goes wrong, you don't win the game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it's a waste of a team.
Yeah, so my thing is like if it comes down to Virginia getting in or Indiana State and you're letting Virginia in, that's course shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. It seems like apparently they're safely in unless they lose to.
Well, he has them on the bubble.
They're on the bubble?
That's what he has down here. That's what I was looking at.
Okay. Where are the bubble teams at now? Okay, so they're on the bubble, but right now they're in the field.
Yeah.
So if they lose like to Boston College in this tournament, they're out.
I would assume so.
I mean, for sure. Look at their quad. So go up to their quad 2, quad 3 is 8-0, and their quad 4 is 6-0. That's 14 of their wins, dude. It's trash.
2-6.
Their strength of schedule 79. That's crap. If you just say it's not Virginia, and you just say that's not Virginia, and you take the name off there, and you plug in, I mean, I don't know, somebody else that would be like, better, like you just worse than that name brand, If you plug in theirs and then you have Nebraska right now, Nebraska's not getting in. They're just not. It's crazy. You look. That's the thing. You look at Michigan State's metrics: 6-0, 4-0. They're 10-0, in their quad 3 and 4s.
Yeah, and their quad 1 and 2s,
Not good.
But what helps them is their 18
strength of schedule. Yeah, I mean they played, and so for that reason alone, they deserve to, like, if it comes down to tiebreaker, it's like, well, we tested ourselves. Because honestly, they opened the season up hosting James Madison, and James Madison beat them. James Madison was going to get an at-large bid, like, almost from that alone, in addition to what they've already done. They won their conference tournament, but I think they were going to get in anyways. But my point is, like, that counts as a quad 1 win or loss for them.
Yeah.
But when the season started, you're like thinking, like, whoa. Yeah, this is actually an awesome thing when you got this bubble thing. So the reason why I kind of didn't like Colorado in that spot, although they got decent quad 2. But look at these teams that are loading up and getting 13, 14 in the wins versus quad 3 and 4.
Yeah.
You can look at the Big 12, bro, and that happens through the whole damn thing. I didn't go look at it this way, but if you go look at Big 12, their quad 3 and 4 records are like astounding. And that really pumped them up as a conference. I mean, Kansas State, they're not, I mean, right now they just won tonight, but that might help them get to near the bubble. But I don't really see Nebraska on the bubble.
Neither do I.
Yeah, that's just silly. And right now Mississippi is like right on that cut line. But I think I don't think they're a tournament team. They looked good against Kentucky, but they won big win. But when you watch them play, they can't score. And you look at them, quad 4, quad 3, 13 and 1. I mean, strength of schedule is 37. That's because they play in the SEC. Look at their non-conference strength of schedule, dude. Any of these turds that have that shit, look at Virginia's is terrible too. It's 169, but like, look at some of these teams. That's why I don't think they're as good. That's why I actually like Iowa more as a team that should get more talk, because like at least they played some fuckers.
Nebraska 299.
Oh, it's horrible. Their non-conference is garbage too. They were good in the conference. They got a win against Purdue, and against some of the teams that are good in the Big Ten.
299.
Horrible.
Jesus.
That's what they've done. Yeah, it's bad. They're still not on the bubble, because probably because of the Purdue win. They would not be in the tournament without the Purdue win, because they're a 10 seed right now. But I mean, I think even if they lost the first game of the tournament, they'd get in. I mean, but I actually think they'll be in the championship game. So, but you go and look. I mean,
St. John's.
Yeah, St. John's. Non-con, terrible. And honestly, that's right now. Like a lot of people have Texas A&M in the field. Look at their fucking record versus the quad 3. That's why they're there.
Yeah.
2-4. Bad. Fucking very bad. And that's what,
They're actually average quad 1, quad 2 compared to everyone else.
The only thing that's holding it back are those 4 quad 3 losses.
Yeah.
That's that's what.
And their strength of schedule is very good.
Yeah, but that's it right now. A lot of people haven't been, but I'm like,
shit the bed, why don't you?
Yeah, but they're fucking what, 18 and 13, or is it
18 and 13?
Yeah, but like 4 of your losses are quad 3.
That's.
And they've been losing to bad teams in the SEC too, so it's like that's just that much worse.
Yep.
Wake Forest. I mean, these people that got. So this is a good one. This is a really good tool for when we're looking to pick up teams in the tournament. If you look at these fuckers that got all fat on these quad 3 and quad 4 wins, like what did you do against the good teams?
Yeah.
No one cares to do against the bad teams. What do you do? Like, look at, like, so Alabama doesn't have the best quad. They got a lot of quad 1 and quad 2. They didn't do as great in the quad, and neither is Auburn. But go look at Tennessee shit.
Yeah, they're.
But I I don't even know how Purdue has the strength of schedule of fucking 8, probably just because the Big Ten's not any good.
No, they're non-conference.
But-
Non-conference strength of schedule 6.
Yeah, 6. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at non-conference strength. I don't know how the fuck they have a non-conference strength of schedule of 8.
Yeah.
They have the fucking best non-conference fucking schedule of all time as far as the top of it.
Kansas I'm sorry. Kansas is number 1 strength of schedule overall.
Well, that's because they play in the Big 12. And that's
Yeah.
all fucking. I'm telling you, the Big 12 is fucking fraudulent as hell, dude. Like, for how many weeks was Kansas the best team in the Big 12, dude? Until it became obvious that Houston was. It's only been like a month since people were like, month and a half at most. When people were like, yeah, Houston's pretty fucking good. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't until they started dominating the conference. But the problem is that conference got totally blown up by, let's go to, like, that's good. Where did you find that at? You're in a good place here. Check these out. These are the teams that are seeded. There you go. Start with like your 11s. Let's go to that and scroll down. This is actually fascinating. So New Mexico is 6-8. Drake 7. So some of these teams don't matter. Princeton didn't really play a whole lot. St. John's and their non-conference is terrible. That did not losing to Michigan probably did not help them much. Badly. They are fodder, trash fodder. Colorado's got good quad 2 wins, but once again, these teams are. Look at this shit. So James Madison, obviously, they cleaned house at the bottom. They didn't get a chance to play a lot.
Yeah.
But they were 1-1 in the quad 1. I don't know who they lost to. They beat one at Michigan State. They lost. And if you watch them play, they're fucking good. Grand Canyon, not a whole lot of opportunity. Grand Canyon is fucking 3-2. Quad 1 and 2.
Yeah, they just don't play anybody.
They don't play anybody.
But they took care of business otherwise.
We'll keep scrolling so you can see some of the people that might have a little bit better strength of schedule for what their conference is, maybe. Like, go to the bottom and go the other way. There you go. Look at Northwestern strength of schedule. Terrible. I think they're fraudulent without Barry. I mean, they played Purdue great twice. Got very lucky once. Got unlucky maybe the second time. So McNeese, check out that shit. Didn't really play a hot. They're 3-2 in that, but their strength of schedule was 135. So they fucking played people.
Yeah.
UC Irvine, the Anteaters, do not have a good whatever record, but they have a Oakland, your Peoples, 14th ranked strength of schedule. It's not very nice, but what if that makes you better? Tournaments all about if you're battle tested, I'll roll with you. Morehead State. I know they opened up the season at Alabama, at Purdue. That probably helps their 26th ranked strength of schedule. But so they're 0-2 in quad. They're 0-2 in quad 1 games. Well, you open the season out of the gate 2 losses basically.
Yeah.
Colgate, I've heard a lot of good things about. Don't know anything about Sam Houston. Now you're getting kind of Charleston. I've heard good things about, but they don't have a great strength of schedule. Clearly, these people playing some of these Fergusons. Pretty sure Purdue's going to be playing one of these. Well, Longwood Grambling has the 4th hardest strength of schedule. It's wild.
That is crazy.
That's a little bit of an outlier.
Yeah. 6. They actually played 6 quad 1 games.
Yeah. And
That's
they didn't
crazy.
play a single one in their division. So. Not very
Wow.
good. Yeah, that's wild.
Well, looking at that, I'm almost certain that Grambling is going to win their playing game.
Yeah. I mean, if they end up in one.
Yeah. Well, I think he had. What did he have? He's projecting them
Yeah. Well, I
to
don't.
play Wagner, whatever that line is.
I watched a little bit of Wagner.
Wagner.
I watched a little bit of that game. Wagner ended up upsetting a team that was Merrimack, who was all the way through expected to win or whatever. So they had an upset. Wagner has like a losing record or like 16 or 40, like pretty close to 500. But the team they played, it's like 23, 22, and 11.
16 and 15.
Wagner. Are they six at that win? They're six. Yeah, they literally. I knew they like had a 500 record before the game, before it was over.
That's crazy.
Grambling. Go look at Grambling's schedule. Can you highlight Grambling? See the fuck they played to get fourth ranked fucking schedule in the country. In the SWAC. They played Alabama. Got twerked on. Go back up. Go down slowly. I'm sorry. You can go that way too. It was showing it on the left column. Colorado. What was the score of that fucker?
95-63.
Iowa State,
Jesus Christ.
I'm okay with playing Grambling. 30 burger to Dayton. 20 burger to Washington State. Played Drake to 12. 40 burger to 40. Yeah, I'll play Grambling in the playing game. When they played the big boys, the big boys pulled out big pissers. God, you see the scores of the games they played against the quad ones? They were not pretty.
No. And honestly, they were escaping by the skin of their teeth in their conference, some of these games.
This team is fraudulent as hell.
They're tested, though. They're tested.
They're tested. They won't be caught unawares, but it looks like they can be overwhelmed.
They are tested.
Ability.
When you see that line come out and the spread is 34, they are tested.
They might they might not.
They will not
Iowa
disappoint
State
you.
is no juggernaut offensively, and they took them to the fucking brick oven. They took them to Satriale's Italian shop. Satriale's.
The gabagool.
The gabagool. Do you see how bad they lost to Iowa State, dude?
Yeah, it was a 60 burger.
They're not even elite offensively. They beat them by 60, dude. It's one thing if you're playing some of these teams and it's like Kentucky or Bama beat you by 60 just because like you can get so bad so quick, like, you know, and they'll just keep scoring. But when Iowa State beats you to 60,
that's crazy.
It is absolutely nuts. They did good against the HBCUs down here in Alabama.
Yeah, they
hung in there. Yeah. They were in some squeakers. I still don't understand by what metric they have the fourth hardest schedule after looking at Purdue's schedule, but whatever. I mean, it's fine. Somehow we were an 8. They were a 4. I understand they played those other teams, but Purdue would have beaten every one of those teams. Yeah, look at these dudes.
Hold on. I wanted to see the box score.
It's a lot. That's something. The rims were not kind that day. And the crazy thing is they were up 48-14 at halftime. And they didn't even care. They wasn't trying anymore.
It's,
Said backup guard. Contavious Dozer.
God. All their stars. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was looking. I'm used to seeing the total points in the far right column. Those are the minutes. I was like, this does not add up.
No.
It's like 24, 27, 28, 20.
They didn't have anybody score any of those collectively. That's funny. I had 14 burger. That was
Two people off the bench coming off the bench with chipping and 14 each gets it done.
Yes, you had two starters didn't score. That hurts.
You got bulldozered.
They did.
Yeah, that's unkind. Poor bastards. I will not be grambling any of my money on you.
No. They have a grambling problem.
The 800 number is the athletic director. And he will just answer and say, I told you to play football.
It's bad, dude. But that's it's crazy when you so go look at you can do this later or whatever.
But I will bet the mortgage on them in the 11 I'm sorry, the 16 play-in game.
Yeah, you like their chances?
I don't know. They play Wagner. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with that.
It seems like a vacation.
I'll be up there in time for us to make wagers on the Wednesday night game. I'm gonna leave this bitch early. I'm gonna leave here probably at 5 a.m.
Nice.
I'm not gonna fuck around. Maybe 6. I mean, Jane gets up, I might just goodbye and be out the door. It's nice to avoid all that traffic. So getting to Birmingham and then doing like fucking 6 is good. And I can be through downtown before that shit goes bad. Quarter 6 is even better. For reals.
Well, let's go ahead and end this recording.
Sorry, it went over too.
No, you're good.
Editing, but the last 45 minutes was tomfoolery. So you want to do a few conference previews tomorrow?
Yeah, we can do that. We can finish up with the rest of
I
them.
really want to. I mean, but for real, I don't. You probably have no time, and I didn't have that time, and you have way less time than I do. But I mean, for real, start looking at you already know some teams are in it, man. Some of these Oaklands and whatever. Like, I want to start breaking down their schedules. The ones that already got the auto bids, the Oaklands, the McNeese. The ones that, because it's the key for me over all these years of doing it in this tournament is, are these teams battle tested? Like, do you have seniors? Were you in the tournament last year? Now, some of these things don't all align, but when you were in the tournament the year before, I mean, I told you that before, but it's 2 years in a row, it's they never lost. They always win the upside game. But if you were in the tournament the year before, or you have seniors now, and then so you had that experience where you knew what it was like. So first year, it's oh, we got there, that was it, that was our accomplishment. Second year, we're trying to win. Not you weren't trying to win, but you know what it takes to win, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And so some of those things don't all align, but if you look at a team, they've got a lot of seniors, they've been there before, they have that continuity, and then you look at are they battle tested? If they hit all those check marks and those things, they win their upset every single time. It's literally, I mean, I can't prove that stat, but it's every time I pick those kind of teams to upset in the tournament, when you think oh, there's just no way they can beat a 2 seed like it happened to be, several years back. I think it was actually Miami. And I had we were out in Vegas, at that Irish pub at O'Shea's, and Loyola Chicago was playing Miami, and I'm like, they're gonna beat them, you know. And I'm like, Miami's like, man, they're so freaking good because they're like a 3 seed or a 2 seed. I was like, Loyola Chicago's gonna win this game, and then they did. It's like that was beginning of the sister Jean shit. Like I'm like, you know, I was like, you go look at these two teams play. Look at their like, Loyola Chicago played like. And I don't think they might have only won one of the games, but even if they didn't win, they played like 5 top like 25 teams. So like when they were going to play Miami, they were not. You know, Miami has a lot of shitload of talent, but like Miami was like the fourth best team they played that year, like in non-conference. So then they're looking at it like, shit, you know, we already played 3 people better than you guys. We can beat you. And then in these games, like I think we might have like won 1 or 2, but you know, like even though I'm down on Michigan State, for you to go the first game of the season and go win at Michigan State if you're James Madison, you know, and I watched them play that game and like they fucking passed the eye test like
Yeah.
easy. So that's when it just comes down to like, what's the matchup look like? But if you're a 5-12 and they're a 12, I mean, most people are, you know, just going to pick those because they like that 5-12. But you know, they're probably going to go against a 5 that people really really like, and then they're still going to win the game. Like the 12 will still beat them, right? But we'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, I guess wrap it up. And if you want to do it later tomorrow night for another maybe less than 2 hour one, hour and a half.
Yep.
I'll preview or something. The rest of it, I'm down.
We'll do it. All right, man.
All right, man. Peace out. Get some
See
sleep.
ya. Good night.
All right, man. Take care. Deuces.